On this special holiday edition of the Globe News Report, the Globe looks to spread Christmas cheer with a look at your local community calendar and give all the details on upcoming holiday fun. Speaking of fun, our reporters head over to Axes and Antics, a new entertainment venue just outside of downtown Goshen. We sit down with the directors of a recently released documentary on the African American community in Elkhart. And of course, take a look at the best of our worst with the Globe blooper reel. All that and more is coming up on the Globe News Report. Welcome inside the Globe studios. My name is Dante Stanton, and this is the Globe News Report. Thanks for joining us for the final episode of the season before winter break. I'll start by saying it has been a blast bringing more news content to the Globe TV spotlight, and hey, we could not have done it without all of your support. Now, before we get to some of the more festive parts of the show, we do want to acknowledge a few topics on the serious side of things, starting with a public notice from some of the folks that keep Goshen running smoothly. As we know, weather in the Hoosier State is a different animal and can change from day to day. That's why the city of Goshen will be providing warming centers during the upcoming winter months for those in need. Some businesses involved in the process include the Goshen Interfaith Hospitality Network, Faith Mission, and the Goshen Public Library. It's always a good idea to check in on friends and family during the holiday season. And if you or anyone that you know is in need of a place to warm up, you can visit GoshenIndiana.org for a full list of warming centers in the area and the times that they will be open to the public. Now, shifting gears, this past week, a documentary 3 years in the making made its long-awaited debut at the Goshen Theater. On top of bringing in record attendance numbers to the venue, the piece also brings awareness to a part of the Elkhart community that deserves to have their story told. Joey Paternostro has the story.
Enjoy what happened at Benham West.
This past Wednesday, the Center for Community Engagement and Anabaptist Mennonite Biblical Seminary, CCE, and AMBS sponsored an event at the Goshen Theater featuring their documentary, What Happened at Benham West. It's an 80-minute documentary about what life was like in the early 1900s for the African American community in the Benham West neighborhood of Elkhart. Directors Jamie Pitt and Nikisha Elena Alexis have spent the past 3 years putting the piece together, although initially the project was only supposed to take one, with the pandemic playing a major role in the documentary's delay.
The MLK program that inspired it was January 2020, and then everything locked down in March. And so, plus we were working with seniors, like a really vulnerable population. I don't think it was until later in the year when we were really able to even get going on the filming.
The pair of directors put their focus on interviewing 17 elders who were more than willing to talk about the negative experiences that they went through while living in the neighborhood, with the sole purpose of retelling their first-hand experiences.
When we don't understand what happened or what was done to a people or what people have experienced, what a group of people have experienced, it's very easy to get the story wrong.
One of the primary focal points for the directors was accuracy in their storytelling, as they looked to properly convey the harsh truth behind the experience.
We were both very committed to we need to do our homework, we need to get approval, we need to get an advisory committee. There are people that we have to be accountable to. I'm originally from Trinidad, so although I live the Black experience in the U.S., I am not African American. I'm not from Elkhart. The consulting part of it took a chunk of time, talking to the right people to make sure that these ideas were the ones that made the most sense.
All in all, the documentary was received well, and according to the Goshen Theater, it was the most attended event at the venue since 2016. Reporting for Globe News, I'm Joey Paternostro.
Thanks again to Joy for putting that feature together and to the directors for sitting down with us to discuss the documentary as a whole. We'll keep you updated on any future release plans for the documentary and where it could be found. Stick with us. Coming up, Globe News takes a short road trip just outside of downtown Goshen to learn more about a new business bringing customers left and right. That's coming up on the Globe News Report.
So you just graduated from Goshen College? What experiences prepared you for this job?
Where do I begin?
Thanks again for joining us on the Globe News Report Holiday Edition. We like to have fun here on the News Report when it comes to our holiday special. And now, Globe News MMJ Lily Herrera is going to bring the fun to you at a new local business.
The city of Goshen has many available forms of entertainment, but recently a new form has arrived. Axes and Antics is the newest addition to the Linway Plaza in Goshen after being established on May 6th of this year. Axe throwing extraordinaire and owner of Axes and Antics, Zach Ashton, shares his thoughts on why he brought axe throwing to Goshen.
Yeah, so my wife and I, when we were living in North Carolina, I was in the military at the time, and another veteran opened up an axe throwing venue. Actually, we were just dating, my wife and I, and one of our first dates was to go out to this venue, and we loved it. I had so much fun, and I remember looking at her, I'm like, when I get out of the Army, like, I'm gonna open a place, you know?
With his dreams of opening his own axe throwing place underway, Ashton and his establishment have been thriving, especially with the inclusivity of ages from 9 and up.
I'd say all ages are welcome, really. Most venues, they'll do, you know, ages like 18 and up can throw. Here, ages 9 and up can throw. Ages 10 and up can do the rage room. And so we really welcome all ages, you know?
For opening in a small town like Goshen, Ashton's business is easily able to reach anyone and everyone. But the best part is how he and his employees feel about being able to be a part of a small community with such a fun factor of entertainment.
So the environment is so much fun. I love being around people. Just like the environment's so uplifting, and when everyone's throwing axes, having drinks, and having a fun time.
I love being a part of the community. That was like our big thing. My wife likes watching Gilmore Girls and all that stuff. And I just had this really romanticized notion of like a small town. I've never lived in a small town. And so when we got here, I wanted to be a part of the community.
Reporting for Globe News, I'm Liliana Herrera.
That small town feel is certainly in full effect. Happy to see a new local business thriving just outside of Goshen's downtown area. I've actually been axe throwing there myself, and with this being finals week, I could sure let off some steam in that rage room too. If you want to blow off some steam yourself, stick around. We've got to look at our annual Globe blooper reel coming up. It's a barrel of laughs that you don't want to miss. Hey, it's that time of year, everyone's favorite holiday. No, not Christmas, Blooper Day. Let's take a look back now at the past semester and the best of the Globe's worst.
For GC students, kickoff is, I don't know why I said it that way, I'm so sorry. I said GC weird and then I said kickoff weird. That's on me.
Yeah, because I'll just...
Yeah, that was...
We'll redo the intro.
The college's annual talent show shows the...
Kate, boo!
Annual talent show starts. Oh, it's just a
start
typo.
from like
yeah,
here. For the full homecoming, I'm gonna cry. Just,
You also said facility.
sorry, instead of faculty. Can we just start it from the...
And then we'll put a graphic over
We'll
top.
put a graphic over it.
Someone should hit not record because I'm about to swear.
I'm gonna get this one. Okay, what is it? Louisa. Louisa Dutcher Smith. Louisa. I'm gonna scream. Okay, can I just go? Was that good? Are we done? I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Second block.
When it comes to those numbers that, sorry. Great reporting there by Seth. I did it again. I just read off the screen. It's fine.
If you're more into shouldn't that change over to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is in good hands with our local grant writers.
Absolutely. Oh, that was on 2. That's my bad. Try it again. It's certainly been a fun ride this semester. Personally, that's one of my favorite ways to wrap up the year. It's always fun to show off the silly side of Globe TV. When we return from a short break, we'll highlight a recent award honoring 91.1 The Globe's community contributions. And speaking of community, we'll flip the page on the community calendar and learn more about some of the activities for you and the family this upcoming week. Stay with us. You're watching the Globe News Report. .1 The Globe has spent around 20 years now celebrating the core values of Goshen College, particularly the collegiate focus on community. The Goshen community opened their arms without hesitation to the Globe back in 2004 with the change from classical music to Americana. In 2018, we launched Globe TV, an ever-growing format of integrated media, which allows us to bring you even more stories from Goshen and beyond. On Thursday of this week, 91.1 The Globe was honored with the 2023 Community Contribution Award by the Goshen Chamber of Commerce at their year-end event. Several Globe pals, including myself, and members of the Communication Department staff gathered at Maple City Chapel to receive the award. And I think I speak for all of the department and Goshen College when I say we're truly honored to be on the receiving end of this award. Of course, we'll keep engaging with the community as best as we can in the future. And I personally can't wait to be part of the Globe's continuous growth. And hey, while we're on the topic of community, let's take a look at our community calendar and some of the upcoming events to take a look at. We'll start in the downtown area at the Goshen Farmers Market. This Sunday, they'll be hosting a handmade holiday market from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. There will be plenty of artisan vendors on hand, snacks, drinks, cookies, and more. Tons to look forward to in order to get into the holiday spirit. Again, that's this Sunday from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. This next one sounds like fun for the whole family. This upcoming Tuesday, you can stop by the Goshen Public Library from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening for gingerbread engineering. This really sounds awesome and something that I could probably use some help in. My gingerbread houses never stay up. It's so frustrating. If you've got the same problem, this might be the event for you. The library will provide the materials, but it all happens on a first-come, first-served basis, so get there quick if you want to get the materials. The frosting-filled fun kicks off again at 6 o'clock. And if you're feeling in the giving spirit, you can bring a little Christmas magic to the Psi Iota Xi Christmas gift wrapping fundraiser. That's happening this upcoming Tuesday from 6 to 8:30 in the evening at VFW Post 985. If you bring along a food donation for the Middlebury Food Pantry, organizers will wrap up any Christmas presents that you haven't had the chance to put a bow on yet. There'll also be Christmas music, cookies, and hot cocoa. This sounds like another event that I can get behind. I am no good when it comes to wrapping presents. And hey, it's a good cause too, so you really can't beat that. With that, we're going to say our goodbyes for this semester. Don't worry at all though, Globe TV will be back and better than ever in January with more of the exclusive news coverage that you need to see. From all of us at Globe News, I'm Dante Stanton. Have a happy holidays, and thanks for watching.